Are you looking for a self-paced homeschool curriculum that will schedule, teach, correct, and record keep for your students? Stay tuned because I have the curriculum just for you. If you're looking for a homeschool curriculum that is online and self-paced, then today's video is just for you. Hi, my name is Trisha. Welcome to Doing Life Deliberately. On this channel, I make homeschool videos teaching life skills, and sharing some of our family adventures. If you enjoy what you see today, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that little notification bell on the side to be notified every time we release new videos. Well, today I am excited to share with you our experience with Alpha Omega Publishing's Monarch curriculum. Now, Alpha Omega Publishing has been around for a long time. They have put out curriculum in several different varieties, and Monarch is their more recent online self-paced homeschooling program. It's the same great material that they've been putting out for years and years. They have just put it in a self-paced format online. Now, the reason that we were drawn to Monarch's curriculum was multifaceted. We were downsizing from our large suburban home into an RV. And as you can imagine, we were limited in what we could carry in our RV and take with us. And so paring down on the many books that we had for homeschool was an essential and a great motivator for us. But secondly, because I have 4 kids, multiple ages and stages of school, you can only imagine how much I was doing in the way of planning and scheduling, teaching individual subjects, and record keeping. So those 3 things are just very time consuming as a homeschool parent. So when I did some research and I found out about Monarch, it solved all of those problems for me. And so we kind of went all in, and we ended up purchasing Monarch for all 4 of our kids. Now, Monarch spans from grade 3 all the way up to grade 12. It's not available for your youngest elementary students, but it happened to be exactly what we needed for the ages and stages that we were in at the time. Well, fast forward a few years, and now we've been using Monarch for 3 years. We started off using it for the 5 major subjects: for Bible, science, math, language arts, and history. Now we're doing a little bit more book work, and we've elected to do Monarch for specific subjects. So we're not using it for everything, but I have appreciated it enough to use it for certain subjects. So first, let me explain a little bit about how Monarch works. Monarch is a self-paced online web-based program. So you have to have internet access to use it, but there's no classes to attend. There's no live teachers for them to interact with. Everything is self-paced. You can get on at any time of the day. You can have access to your classes for 18 months. So you have plenty of time to finish your classes from beginning to end. You can purchase Monarch's classes a la carte. You can select a single class and pay for it that way, or you can purchase a subscription plan. Now, a subscription plan is going to include the 5 basic subjects, which is math, Bible, history, science, and language arts. And you can purchase for 1 student, or you can purchase for a family. It's a very competitive and reasonable for a whole family to do Monarch. So obviously for us, we had to do the family plan. Now, in addition to those 5 core subjects, they have a ton of electives that you can choose from. So we just scrolled through and looked at their different elective options, and we selected what was appropriate for each student. Once you select the classes that you want your students to take, you'll go into the Parental Dashboard and you'll start making some choices about what your start date will be, what your finish date will be. You can put in vacation days at different times and when you want your breaks to be, and it will automatically schedule things out for you. Now, say you're going along and everything's going great, and then the flu hits your family and everyone's down for the count. Well, you can go into Monarch's dashboard and you can just reset where you want to start from that point. So say you're down for 3 days. Well, you can just change everything to be scheduled from 3 days from now till the end of the school year, and it'll reschedule everything for you. So it's really convenient that way. You can go in and you can select some parameters as far as, do you want your students to have multiple tries when they're doing their quizzes or their assignments? Do you want them to be able to do it open book and be able to go back to past lessons and find information? So you have some options and controls as a parent of how your kids will utilize the platform. Monarch has also set up a great communication system within the program. So if students are going along in an assignment and they're having a hard time understanding something, they can send you an email and let you know, Mom, I'm stuck, I don't understand. Dad, I'm having a hard time with this, can you please help me? That's a great communication tool. When students log in, they have a calendar and they can see exactly what the assignments are for that given day, and it will highlight any assignments that have yet to be completed and that they might be behind on, and also you can see where it kind of grays out the things that they've already completed. Parents can create daily reports that shows the assignments that were done and what grades they were given. And parents can easily access students' work so that they can check and correct any assignments that have been completed. In the parent dashboard, you can also set parental notifications. So if you want to be notified every time your student gets below, say, a C average on an assignment, Monarch will let you know after they've completed the assignment that it did not meet the requirements that you set for it. What I really like about Monarch from a homeschool administrator standpoint is that it really does alleviate a lot of the workload. From scheduling, teaching, correcting, and record keeping. That's a lot of work that moms and dads do just to keep things going for homeschool. So that is a huge help. What is really nice about it as well is, particularly for your middle school and especially your high school students, if there are subjects that you don't feel comfortable teaching or you feel like is kind of above your pay grade, I know like math is a common struggle, sometimes science is a struggle, and even foreign languages. In those particular situations, Monarch can be a huge help because it takes the teaching workload for you. Now, you may need to supplement it here and there if your students are not understanding things in the way that they're being explained, but that can be a huge assist to mom and dad in difficult subjects. I have a caution overall with online curriculums because what I have found is that if you are not staying on top of checking in with your students, looking to see what kind of work they are doing and completing, it can be very easy for students to become kind of lazy. They can tell you they got stuff done, but not do it well. And it can become kind of this game of just trying to complete the work without really trying to learn or do quality work. And so I think that's just an overall caution with online programs in particular, not necessarily this one in particular. There are lots of different sorts of like games, flashcards, there's audio for different things that the students can listen to. If they are audio learners, they can play and have somebody read to them the assignments and they can follow along on the screen. And so that's a really nice benefit to the program, along with the different study helps that they provide. You can print off lessons, you can print off vocabulary for your foreign languages and for your different subjects throughout Monarch. And so there's lots of really good helps offered if students will take advantage of it. I have found with my kids that they would really rather do a variety of curriculum that is online and book form. I think everything online gets boring and everything in book can kind of get boring. So it's kind of nice to have a little diversity in the subjects that we do. And so we've done more of that this year, and that's been nice too. But now that I've kind of given you some feedback from my perspective, I'm going to let the girls share with you a little bit about their experience and what they like and dislike about Monarch.
What I like about using Monarch is that there is a schedule. It's clear of expectations because it gives you a lesson plan at the beginning of every day. An attachment pops up on your screen and it says in red when it's due. And if it's overdue, then it'll tell you it's overdue. And it gives you exact direction on when to do the assignment and what's asked of you. What I don't like about using Monarch is that there is, it's one lesson, it's online. It's not like you can ask a teacher a question. It gives you one view of what the assignment is. You can't ask a question and explain deeper in what you're trying to learn. So if it does ask you a question and you don't exactly know the answer, it's harder to go back and find the answer when it's not always super clear on what the question is.
I like that Monarch has automatic grading systems that, I don't know, makes it easier for you to see, like, right after you finish, like, what your grade is, so that can make it easier. Like, if you're getting things wrong, you can see, like, what am I getting wrong here, and you can go back and you can study things. And I like how organized things are with scheduling. It makes it easier for me to see what I need to get done on a given day. And it shows me when things are overdue or late. Some things I don't like about Monarch are that the lessons that they teach, the reading portions of things, can sometimes be a bit difficult to engage with. I find with my slightly hyperactive side, it can be difficult to focus on things. They do have games in there that can try to help you engage with stuff, but sometimes I feel like those are just a bit too easy for me.
Well, that's it for today's curriculum review of Alpha Omega Publishing's Monarch curriculum. While there's no such thing as the perfect curriculum, if you're looking for an online, self-paced program, Monarch is pretty great overall. If you would like to try Monarch for free without committing to it for the long haul, they do have a free trial period. And so you can find the link to that in the description box down below. If you found some value out of today's video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button and the bell right next to it to be notified every time we release a new video. I would love to hear from you what kind of homeschool and life skill videos you would like to see here on Doing Life Deliberately. So please leave those down in the comments below. Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Let us know what homeschool and life skill topics you want to hear more about in the description box below. Also, if you or someone you know is considering homeschool, new to homeschool, or just needing a little extra support, let me put my 12 years of homeschooling experience to work for you. You can sign up for your free 15-minute consultation by clicking the link in the description box below. I look forward to hearing from you real soon.